evening and welcome to Business Hub, your one-stop business mart where we connect business owners to their customers. My name is Omobolanle Adeshui, and of course today on the edition of Business Hub I have with me live in the studio Dr. Olaleye Oluwasomi from Aguila Hub. Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you doing today?
I'm good.
And you're into Forex trading. What exactly is it about?
From the word Forex. Forex means foreign exchange. So we all know about the BDCs, the Bureau de Change. So it's just online Bureau de Change. You are taking advantage of the weakness and strength of a currency as opposed to the strength of another currency. You are taking advantage of that to make profit.
So when I first heard the name Aguila Hub, I was thinking, what's the correlation between Aguila Hub and Forex?
Oh, okay. Aguila Hub was inspired, the inspiration was drawn from the fact that for you to be a very good trader, you must be able to see appropriately. You know what you are doing, you know what you are looking for. You enter into the market tallies with the things you are looking for.
So is that what Aguila means?
No, Aguila means eagle.
Eagle.
So the vision of an eagle.
I like that. Okay, so now let's go into this. Why do we need Forex trading?
Yeah, Forex trading actually will add to your portfolio of income. If you are the type who is looking for multiple streams of income, for instance, I'm a medical practitioner. I'm a practicing medical doctor.
So you're a doctor, a medical doctor.
Yes.
And now you're into Forex trading.
Yes.
How did it happen?
Actually, I learned Forex trading when I was doing my NYSC. I
just decided yes.
I just decided that aside being a medical practitioner, and that's the entrepreneurial spirit. I've always had that. Aside depending on the salary, you should have something else.
So do you still practice?
I practice.
Okay, so you were telling us the need for Forex trading.
Yes. The truth of the matter is it's actually one of the few business you can do without having a physical office. It's one of the few businesses you can do without having to set up anything gigantic. All you need is the skill, the knowledge, and the composure of a world-class trader.
So how do you acquire the skill?
By getting tutored. Yeah,
you got tutored?
Yes, I did.
So let's talk about how the process is. What's the whole process of Forex trading? What's it about?
Yeah, some people have, there is a general misconception about Forex trading. When people hear the word Forex, they tend to think complex. Now they believe it has to do.
It actually sounds complex because every time in fact, I don't even bother to try to wrap my head around it. But I'm glad you're here. You can explain.
This is a mere mortal sitting before you.
Exactly. So you can explain it to us.
Yes. Actually, I drew my motivation from a young guy called Sandile Shezi. Sandile Shezi is one of the youngest millionaires in South Africa, and what motivated me was the fact that the guy started learning Forex trading at age 19, and I felt embarrassed. If this guy could, and the guy is a multi-millionaire in dollars. Now, if this guy could do this, then there is prospect in this business. I took up the challenge. I started learning Forex, and today I'm a professional Forex trader.
So, do you have students? Do you train other people in Forex?
Yes, that's what Aguila Hub is actually about. We one thing people should know, and I know a lot of people know, is that Forex education is actually very expensive. And that is the motivation behind starting up Aguila Hub. We discovered, I know how much I spent getting
trained.
I know how much I've lost in the process of trying to
grasp on your own.
Yes, on my own, and all that. So we decided, in conjunction with a partner of mine, probably will come to the show one of these days.
Okay.
We decided to help people navigate this market. You need someone to hold you by the hands and take you where you are going. In Forex, the beautiful thing about Forex is you can get to learn on the demo. There's something we call demo account. It mimics the live.
That?
Now, demo trading means you are presented with the exact same experience, market experience.
Okay.
You are allowed to fine tune your skills and to pick trades. Demo means fake money.
Okay.
You won't be able to withdraw the money. but you can play in the market to fine-tune your skills. So exactly the same thing that happens on demo happens in live.
Is it online too?
It's online. It's Forex trading platform.
Mm.
But before you go live with your money, you can fine-tune your skills on the demo. So what would do?
So you don't lose too much money.
You won't even lose money on demo. The demo trading fake money.
It's fake money.
So what?
No, I'm saying you created that so that in real life the person wouldn't have to go through too much loss.
We didn't create that actually. The Forex market created that. So
you're already part of them. So
yes. So what Aguila Hub is doing is to bring Forex education to people's doorsteps. Maybe not necessarily their doorsteps, they'll come to us. So but what we are doing is to demystify it. It can be simple. It can be simple. But the reason people run into troubles is because number one, most Forex education provider charge people exorbitantly high amount of money with monthly subscriptions that are killing. That is killing. And
wait, there are monthly subscriptions
for most Forex institutions. Monthly, quarterly, and sort.
Are there monthly subscriptions for your Aguila Hub?
No.
That's interesting.
No. Whatever subscription it is that we have in Aguila Hub is optional.
Okay.
And it's ridiculously cheap. It's something that a higher institution student would.
Are you saying that because you are the CEO of Aguila Hub?
No, I'm not saying that. It's what people know. It's what they will find out.
Okay.
At least when they come around, they can compare and contrast with where they are coming from or with other Forex education providers. I can assure you it's the cheapest we have around. And it's because we realize, personally, I work in a university environment.
Okay.
And I discovered some of these young people actually want to learn this thing. They are curious. The preview has actually been on horse for some time. Get this thing started. We want to learn Forex. For those who know I trade Forex, and you discover they are yearning to get this knowledge. So by the time you charge them something that is way out of proportion, then they won't be able to maximize this. You get. So and if we have the Sandili Chezes who started trading Forex at age 19, why must we deny these young people?
Now, you made mention of the fact that this is majorly online. Now, are there no risks of getting scammed, especially considering the fact that it's internet-based?
Yeah, that's a good question. I understand the concern. And that's one of the things, the misconceptions people have about Forex. Forex market is what governs every financial market in the world.
Okay.
It's the largest financial market in the world, larger than the New York Stock Exchange, which is the largest stock market. The New York Stock Exchange trades about $22.5 billion in a day. The Forex market trades $5.3 trillion. You can see that there is a big difference. Everything you want to think about in terms of a country's economy is collapsing into the Forex market. Most of the profits declared by banks at the end of the year, they generate from the Forex market. You've had news several times about the central bank injecting funds into the Forex market. This is a place where the big boys play. This is a place where the CBNs play. This is a place where the JP Morgans play.
You even make it actually sound very interesting, because most times when I hear about Forex, I'm just like, oh, okay. I don't even try to, go further. No,
it is. So the truth of the matter is, where people get caught and where people get scammed is when unauthorized financial advisors come around, unauthorized fund managers come around. We don't trade for people because we are not licensed.
Now, I need you to really highlight so that because people are watching now, they are trying to glean some knowledge from you. How would they be able to tell that this is authentic and this isn't?
Now, if someone, for instance, in Aguila Hub, what we offer people is strictly Forex education. We don't want to be associated with any scam. We are not interested in. We are not interested in your money. We trade our funds ourselves and we make profit. That's it. So we are not interested in becoming hedge fund managers, at least not now, not until we are licensed to do that.
Okay.
You need to be licensed to be able to take people's money and trade with it. You need to be an hedge fund manager. Now, we have so many people going about all in the name of they can trade Forex, taking people's money, trading for them, and that's where people get scammed. Bring so amount, we can generate so return on investment every month.
So physical cash isn't supposed to be involved?
No. Of course, you are going to your physical cash translates into your trading platform. You pay your Forex broker. There is a Forex broker.
Okay.
Now, there are licensed Forex brokers forex brokers licensed by the financial institutions. Many of them all over the place. They are licensed. They are not associated with scam. All you just need to do is get to know about them and if they are licensed or not. Now, you should only deal with, your money should only deal with your forex broker. The only thing you get to pay us as Aguila Hub is your training fee, which you will pay any institution that trains you.
Okay.
For instance, you want to learn fashion designing, you have to pay the person who's going
True.
to teach you. That's the only thing you owe us, nothing more. And the only thing we owe you is value. So we've decided not to poke nose into, because we discovered that there is a lot of scam. Is it that we can't trade for people? Of course we can. We're professional traders, we can trade for people, but we've decided not to trade for people.
To teach them how to catch the fish instead of giving them the fish.
Yeah.
So
I have quite a number of friends I trained, and they trade themselves.
So how long does it take for them to get trained?
Forex trading is as a forex trader.
Yes.
Actually, you're a student always. As I'm sitting
you keep
before
learning.
you keep learning. You keep learning. You keep learning new things. You keep perfecting your strategy. You keep learning new things about the forex market. You keep learning new things about the economy and all that. But the beautiful thing is the requisite knowledge you need to hit the ground running, at least to go on demo, is dependent on you as a person.
Okay.
It depends on how you take it personal.
Okay, before you go on, let's take this short break. We'll be back. It's still Business Hub on Impact Africa Television, ITV Africa. All right, welcome back. It's still Business Hub on Impact Africa Television, ITV Africa, and I have with me live in the studio Dr. Olaleye Oluwasomi from Aguila Hub. So we're talking about the fact that there's need for training and the duration of the training. But what is the requirement to be a student, of forex trading?
The requirement is an inquisitive heart, a willing heart, and just see forex trading as a means to add to your cash flow. And the beautiful incentive about
so it can be the mainstream, or can it be the only job?
Yes.
There's no fear of
if you know Robert Kiyosaki, Kate Cameron Smith. Okay, there was a book I read some times ago, and the guy mentioned about those trading stocks and forex, and that's the only source of income that made them millionaires, multi-millionaires in dollars. I know a number of people. There's Tudor Jones. He's an American forex trader, hedge fund manager. He's a multi-millionaire in dollars. He's a self-made billionaire, actually a billionaire. So he's worth about $5.5 billion. He's a forex trader.
So it's not just about seeing the cash. You would actually make.
There are many of them. There's Christopher Terry. We have a lot of them. I'm one of them.
I think I'm also thinking of being one of them. Okay, so I'm still on this issue of being a student of forex trading. Aside the fact that you must be inquisitive, what are the other things you need to be a student?
You need a laptop, of course. That's actually
to get access to the internet.
Basic. You need a laptop. You need, of course, a smartphone. You need internet connection. Then you are in business. Okay,
so those things would be provided, or you would have to come with them?
Of course, they will have to come with their laptop.
Sometimes these things get provided, especially.
Then another thing, you need to get registered with a brokerage account.
Okay, what's that?
Your forex broker. Your forex broker is the intermediary between you and the market.
Okay.
Of course, you trade with your money. You invest in certain currencies with your money, and of course the money won't fly in the air. You have to put the money somewhere. So you keep the money with your brokerage account. Your brokerage account takes you into the market, so you trade with your brokerage account.
So is there no fear of maybe a cash crunch, like inflation or those kind of issues with the dollars? Do they affect forex trading?
The forex trading actually affects them.
They don't determine.
Yes. So the forex market affects the exchange rate of all currencies in the world per time, per second, per minute. The forex market affects the currencies. Now, the beautiful thing about forex is the only business I know you can determine your risk. It's the only business I know you can determine how much you are willing to lose. For instance, if I take a trade, I can determine that I'm willing to risk 1% of my capital, of which, seriously speaking, we do not advise anyone to risk more than 1 to 3% of their trading capital on any trade. So it's so beautiful such that before I enter into the market, I already know if I'm going to have a losing day. I already have an idea of how much I'm likely to lose. I can dictate how much I'm likely to lose. So my own fate is in my hands. So what we teach people is how to manage risk. For you to be a successful forex trader, you must be a very good risk manager. And you must be a very good money manager. And that's what makes a very brilliant forex trader. You can know all the technical analysis in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks, in 1 month, but what you will keep learning till you perfect your skills is the art of skill and risk and money management. And that's one of the basic things we are going to teach people in Aguila Hub.
Okay, so what's the future of forex trading?
The future of forex trading? Forex trading is with us. It governs our financial activities and everything. So the future is apparently here. Now, just one of the things we are going to be doing is that we are going to be raising more self-made millionaires by exploiting the forex market or exploring. Don't let me use the
Okay, so
exploring the forex market, because the truth of the matter is the awareness is not as much.
I was coming to that. What is the level of awareness? Because we talk about the fact that it is here with us, but how many people are aware of this?
Okay, I made mention earlier that one of the things that scare people away is, number one, the misconceptions. Let me just address the misconceptions. The risk associated with forex. I just made you realize that the only person who will be so foolish to burn his account is the one who risks foolishly. Meaning, number one, you must actually have the knowledge. You must know how to trade. If you don't know how to trade and you take on the market with your live money, it's just like you facing Lagos Ibadan Expressway and you don't know how to drive. You know, that would be calamitous. So you need to know how to trade, and that is why you need to come to an academy like Aguila Hub for us to get you trained properly. Number two, one of the reasons people fail is because one of the misconceptions is that it's too risky. Of course, there are risks attached to every business in life. Forex trading is not an exception, but one of the reasons people run into trouble is because of greed. You are not meant to risk more than 1 to 3% of your capital on any trade. You have people risking as much as 10%, some people risking as much as 50%.
That's when they go with other forex trading.
Some don't teach them the essence of risk management. Now you get some. I've seen a lot of forex education providers online, and I see the things they show people. You see their trader platform. You see people opening trades.
So not everyone knows how to train people in forex trading.
Maybe they know how to trade people. Maybe they don't just emphasize on the important things. Now, for instance, I've seen people risking as much as 50% of their accounts, and you have some of these forex trainers backing them up, showing their results just because they made money. The beautiful thing is that when they lose the money, they won't come to tell the story. So we don't encourage. We in Aguila Hub won't encourage people to engage in such terrible acts. The truth of the matter is, all these self-made billionaires you see around, the Tudor Jones, the Sandili Chezis, they don't risk more than 1 to 3% of their capital. What they do is they look for a scenario in the market that can give them a risk of 1 to a reward of 5 ratio. That is brilliant risk and money management. You get. So when you are risking 1 to get 5, that is how to trade as a forex trader. Not you wanting to get what is it called, 10 with 50. You get? And that's what people do. They risk 100%, 50% of it. For instance, if you risk 50% of your capital trading Forex, it takes 2 losing trades for you to blow up your account. If you risk 1% per trade, it takes 100 losing trades for you to blow up your account, if not more. Which is nearly impossible for a professional Forex trader. For a trained Forex trader, you can't have 100 losing trades. In fact, it's rare for you to have 10. Now, even if you have 10, you will be able to have the stomach to bear it. If you have a winning strategy, like we will teach people, we'll teach people some strategies that we use that are profitable. And if you have a winning strategy, and you understand risk and money management. If you have a losing streak, you have winning streaks that will cover up for
you. I like the fact that this actually would make sense, especially in this economy where we have a high level of unemployment. We have so many youths out there who are not aware of this and are, screaming there are no jobs, there are no jobs. So this is actually a very good, thing to venture into. So what would you advise those upcoming Forex traders? What would be your advice to them?
Well, like I always tell people, Forex, I believe, is 30% skill, 70% psychology. 30% skill. But of course, if you don't have that 30% skill, even if you have 100% psychology, you will be messed up because you need at least skill to get started. Now, once you are done with the skill, your success in the business will be determined by 70% of the things you need to master about yourself. That is greed, your emotions, and how to manage risk.
Tell us where you are in Ibadan.
Our office is located at Oluyole Estate. We'll get the details if you're interested.
Okay. All right. What's
we want crowd control.
Okay. That's very necessary.
Our office is located.
But for people who want to contact you, do you mind giving out your phone numbers?
I'm going to give the exclusive, the details, the exclusives. I'm going to reserve it for those who are interested in joining us. And we're going to be having a program.
Okay.
An event is going to be a big event coming up in the city of Ibadan. Very soon, we're going to give the details to those who are interested in being a part of this. But like I said earlier, what we do is teach people how to trade Forex. We'll hold you by the hands. We'll take you to where you wish to be financially. So what we give is knowledge. We don't collect money to trade for you. We don't scam people. What we just give to you is knowledge, and we're going to stand by you to see you succeed in the business.
Fantastic. So give us your number.
Get in touch with us. So if you're interested, you can send yes to 0810-613-7565.
Okay, you can repeat the numbers.
0810-613-7565.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Olale Oluwasmi from Aguila Hub. It's been fantastic talking to you. At least I know more about Forex trading now.
Yes, we're expecting you.
All right, it's been Business Hub right here on IATV Africa. My name is Omobolanle Adeshui. Join us again next week as we connect business owners with their customers.